Okay, is Boosie ever gonna get his page back?
You know, Lil Boosie gonna start calling you out now. He been saying Mark.
I know.
Now he know who. Now he know who behind it. For real.
I'm surprised he hasn't slid into my DM.
He know now. Adam Mosseri.
Boosie, you have any issues?
Yeah.
He's your guy right here.
I can't wait to see him later on Instagram. Adam Mosseri.
Yeah.
Adam Mosseri.
It's Mosseri with 7 S's.
Now, what about limiting screens?
No. Why does Boosie keep getting taken down, Adam?
We got to draw the line somewhere, and it's a nudity policy. We try to be clear. You can appeal, but if you get too many strikes, things happen.
What's nudity? Because I flagged Kim Kardashian 10,000 times. Remember when Kim posted a picture of a nipple one time?
Hater.
Why would you do that?
Because they don't take her down, but they take everybody else down. So I flagged it.
If she posts a picture of her nipple, it's getting taken down.
It wasn't taken. Remember she did that picture? Remember?
I don't think you saw her nipple.
Why would you flag it though? Like, why was it bothering you so much?
I don't know.
That's weird. He flagged a picture of Charlamagne's feet. Time Charlamagne had his feet on there. He flagged that.
What?
That was just disgusting. But so it doesn't matter who it is. I remember it was Kim Kardashian. She posted a nipple, but anyway, it doesn't matter who it is. If it's a nipple, it's getting taken down.
Yes.
And what if it's a guy? If it's a guy, no.
Man, this is one of my male nipples are allowed, so it should be clear.
Nipples are allowed.
One of my favorite tricks that people who are sort of nudity advocates talk about, also sex worker advocates, etc., who really disagree with the nudity policy, and I understand where they're coming from. One of my favorite tricks that they do is they'll take a male nipple, cut it out, and paste the male nipple on a female's breast and post that just to test their policies.
Does that work?
If we figure it out, that's allowed. This is what it means to like be a platform with as much reach as we have. Is you're gonna have people try to push you and figure things out. But it's clever, so you kind of have to give them credit.
Now it's rumbling. It's rumbling outside. But, that right there is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. What are some of the funniest ways that people do to get past Instagram's nudity policy? Some of the things like what he said in there, like, I know a lot of people when it comes to nudity and everything, it is a hard thing, before I even get started, what up? It's Wolf Sage. Welcome to Daydream, where daydream, they drip, and when they drip, they create. It's all a process. I don't know why I keep on forgetting that, but it's a process. So we gonna start the videos how we gonna start it, y'all. So, back to going into that one, a lot of when it comes to the nudity process, it's so frustrating because, I think girls have it good and bad. They have it good and bad because, yes, they can be able to show their body and they can be able to, get these likes and followers and these comments and this and that, even though some stuff might be, sexist and just hateful comments. Most of the time it is good, it's a good impact that's coming to these people's accounts, especially when you're just showing your bikini or you're in like, a cosplay outfit, little racy stuff. But when it comes to Instagram though, showing nudity, showing like bare breasts, vagina, butt, all that stuff, it's like, nah, we can't have all that stuff. And, and I kind of get it. Because it's like, yeah, we can't really have all that stuff. Can't really show all that stuff when there's kids and everything around. We haven't gotten to that point, or Instagram by the time I made this video, they haven't had an Instagram Kids, or Twitter hasn't had a Twitter for Kids or anything like that. There's no really like big site other than YouTube for Kids, where kids can be able to see just what they want to do. So you're not going to find nudity on a YouTube Kids, You're not even going to find nudity on the regular YouTube. They try to take all that stuff out, or they try to, it's all bots, it's all bots and robots and machines, trying to catch these stuff. Because the example that was given in this video, like that was hilarious. A lot of people, because he did say male nipples are okay. It's just female nipples. It's weird, and y'all heard it. Y'all saw the video. It's like all you got to do to be able to, some of the funny hacks to get around this is just to cut a male nipple out and then put it on top of of a woman's nipple, and then that's it. I kind of want to try it just to see. Like, kudos for someone that thought of that. Kudos, because like you really would have been trying to like just figure it out and think about it and just be like, hey, well, what can I be able to do? How can I be able to figure this out and be able to not get canceled in this, you know? I think playing around these things and getting better in these nudity policies, you know, because I think if you don't want to see nudity, I think there should be a filter that just says like, hey, anything that's not safe for work or that's explicit or, you know, maybe, you know, erotic in certain sense, I think we should have a button where all that can be taken away, where anything like that, where it scans in, they see, oh, it's just a drawing. Because I think a painting doesn't matter, but it depends. If it's like something like, you know, anime hentai or something like that, I think, yeah, a lot of people don't want to see that because that'll be just a big ass thing. It's a wild thing to think about when you think about it, you guys, you know, because we don't always think about, you know, all the a lot of people think about, oh, what we can do to get past this rule, to get past that rule, you know, how we can stretch this or make this go along, because, and I feel them in this video too, because they don't take out a lot of the famous people, like, you know, the Kim Kardashians and all these stuff. You know, they laughed at Envy for bringing up the whole Kim Kardashian thing, but I'm like, yeah, that's a good point though. Because if that's something that I don't want to see, or I don't want my kids to see, and I block that, or I report it, and it's still up there, I'm just like, well, do y'all really care about the nudity, or you just care about who is doing the nudity? That's something to think about, you know? It's only usually like, yes, they do take out these bigger names and these bigger celebrities, but honestly, when it comes to, you know, sex work and that stuff, we all know that Kim Kardashian is the biggest out of all of them. We all know that Kim Kardashian is, you know, the mother of all this stuff, of all this nudity and thirst traps and all that stuff. But they're not going to take her out because she is something important. What they will do is take out, you know, like a Lena the Plug, or, you know, any of these other sex workers and big porn stars and everything. They'll take their accounts out because they're big enough to where the little people see it, but they're not big enough to where, you know, the big mainstream medias and stuff are going to take hold and be like, oh, they went and took down this Kim Kardashian's page or so-and-so's page and whatnot. No, they're not going to do that. And that just shows the hypocrisy, but, you know, it's still funny though. It's still funny. I still hope that more and more people try this little hack and stuff. And hopefully, if this works for you, if you watch this and this works, I want you to go back to this video. I want you to comment, and I want you to tell me, what did you think of this? Because that is some funny. That is funny when I first heard it, you know. But, you know, I think I got it. I think we got all this, you know. I think there's going to be more videos like this that'll come out, and we'll see what happens, you know. But it's Wolf Sage, you know. I know I'm just, you know, I'm just getting excited because, you know, just every time I watch that clip, I'm just like, wow, people really got to go so far. But I get it. I respect it. I respect that hustle. They dream, they drip, and when they drip, they got to create, and it's all a process, you guys. It's all a process. But, you know, it's Wolf Sage. Please like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff. Please help share. You know, we need these videos to get out there. We need to push for better narratives, for, you know, people to be more creative and think about things. Think about it differently, you know. That's all I ask, you know. Peace out. Y'all have a good night. All right? Daydream. Day drip. Day sip.